Hey beauties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Patrick Ta has just launched his new Major Sculpt Shape and Shade stick. And I didn't buy one, I actually bought 4 sticks. So onto this video, I'm going to swatch the shades, show them onto me, how they apply, what's the ingredients, and tell you which one you should definitely buy or skip. And this is what I am wearing today. And it's been, oh my god guys, I have been wearing this makeup for already 8 hours. It's looking pretty good, you know, self-praise is no praise, right? So let's get into it. Patrick Ta is a celebrity makeup artist, and I feel like there's so much drama lately around Patrick Ta and his recent launch. I'm not here for the drama. I do not give a rat's ass about the drama. I'm here to review product. I don't want to spoil it for you, but I have been quite impressed. So when I heard about these sticks, I was quite curious because his Sculpt product is the duo contour product. So you, on one side you have the cream, on the other side you have the powder. It's a bit bulky. You do need to have your brush as well. So I think if I look at the product itself, is not the most convenient. Don't get me wrong, it's absolutely beautiful. So obviously I was really curious when I heard about this new launch. Is it an upgrade or is it just a repackaged pretty much version of the same? On a personal note, before we jump into this new product, I think we might actually be moving. I'm from Canada, I'm from Montreal. I left home a long time ago, now close to 15 years. I lived for 10 years in the Middle East, and now I am in the UK. It's been about, oh my god, it's been just close to 3.5 years already, and my husband is now interviewing for 2 roles that are not in the UK, and we've literally just bought the house here. There is a very strong chance, and I don't want to jinx it, because if we do move, it's going to be just absolutely amazing. So yeah, I'm not gonna say more, but stay tuned, because maybe, and if not, then you'll know. If not, it's not the end of the world. We're staying here and we're happy. And if yes, well, it's the beginning to a new adventure. So let's see. Right, let's go back to the Patrick Ta Major Dimension Shape and Shade stick. It comes in a plastic packaging. On the end side you have the integrated brush, and on the other side you have the actual stick. The product has a shelf life of 12 months. It's made in South Korea, so I guess we can consider this K-beauty, maybe. And it's got 1.5 grams of product, and it retails at £30. I have purchased mine via Cult Beauty here in the UK. The packaging is very light, it's plastic, so it's great in a makeup kit. It's great if you are traveling. Does it look luxe? Not so much. I mean, it doesn't, it's very light. It's, you know, it's a plastic packaging. I wouldn't consider this packaging luxe, but there is some functionality to it and some practicality. There are 10 shades, and I do have to say, so far from what I've tested, I'm quite happy and pleased with the undertone of the shade that has been completely nailed down. What should be cool as an undertone is actually cool as an undertone. So let's have a look at the 4 shades I picked. I have the shade Spotlight, that is the lightest shade. This is to brighten your face. Very, very light, made to brighten your face. Second shade I have is Highlight, so to highlight the high spot of your face. Pretty easy, right? And they are completely matte. There is not a speckle of a glitter or shimmer into the stick. They are super creamy. Obviously I'll come back into the formula, but can tell you super creamy. Then we have Structure, how it looks, with a proper cool undertone for contouring. And the 4th shade is Shape, that has a warmer, neutral warmer undertone. Great to warm up some areas of your face. So these are the 4 shades. They all have the same ingredient list, so they all have the same exact finish and texture onto your skin. They are so creamy, they just blend like a dream. I can't believe I'm saying this. It's kind of a elevated and so easy shape and shade stick. I love the name. I think the name is actually what the product is for once. It's not just a funky name for marketing purposes. It blends beautifully. It's not patchy. It hasn't peeled anywhere. And it's the foolproof product. I'm going to show you when you mix it with the brush and see how it just blends in just seamlessly. Like, it's just beautiful. You can use any brush. You can use, to a certain extent, your finger, because I'm going to show you now in a minute with the other shade I was highlight. If you are in a hurry, that's it. And then same goes for the third shade. That is definitely great for contouring. And your fourth shade, that is more of a bronzer for me on my skin, just to warm up the skin beautifully. And see how it is not patchy, it just melts onto your skin. It is seriously close to be perfection. However, because the formula has a lot of emollient in the formula, in its composition, you have also it's called a hydrogen polyisobutane. I am sorry for the pronunciation, but that's what adds that kind of cushion feel when you apply the product onto your skin. It's kind of, I think nowadays a lot of product have that. You'll judge a product also based on the sensorial experience, so how it applies onto your skin. There's one side is the performance and how, you know, it applies and when you blend it, but the other one is on the first application how it feels, and this one just feels like it's gliding, it's cushiony, it's really comfortable from the minute you apply it onto your skin. You also have synthetic wax in the formula, and that's what makes it kind of melt onto your skin, so very easy to blend in. You have silica, you have mica as well in the list of ingredients. That is little patterns that would basically help the product to stay onto your face and not just disappear. And you have silicone into the formula that will help to blur a little bit the pores. It's not a blurring product. And I'm gonna say it straight away, if you have an oily skin, you cannot wear this on its own. It's going to slip and it's going to disappear. It's not going to stay. That's it, I've said it. So I've applied the 4 shade. I've started with the lightest shade Spotlight in the center of the face, on the side of the nose, around the mouth, to really highlight the areas where the high points of your face where you want to bring a lot of brightness. And I've applied it over my foundation. I've used my cushion foundation from YSL, which I think is actually, the more I use it, so I used my Dior mattifying primer and then I applied my YSL cushion foundation. I think it's a great mix. The YSL sidebar, the YSL cushion foundation on its own, for me is a little bit too glowy and stays very glowy and is not transfer proof. But if you mix it with a mattifying primer like the one at Dior, I feel like it just grips a little bit better. It kind of takes away a little bit of the over glowiness. And then with the highlight, I came on the points where I would put highlighter normally, and then I shaped with the shade Structure, so contour a little bit on the cheeks, under the cheekbone and on the temple, just a little bit. I already have a face with, you know, angular face, I guess. I don't need much structure. We see the bone definition quite naturally. And then I've applied the 4th shade, that is the shade Shape, on the forehead and on the jawline, just to come and add a little bit of warmth where I would apply the bronzer naturally. Blend the whole thing and it just blends so smoothly. I can't believe it, guys. It's so smooth. It doesn't peel, it doesn't turn patchy. And I really feel that the range of shade is really spot on. It's an actual cool undertone. Wherever it needs to be brightened up is actually a brightening shade. I think if you have fair light to close to medium, you could get away with those shades. Maybe go for a darker shade in the warm one. The shades are actually really nailed down. They don't settle in the fine lines anywhere. I've added some on the sides here. It has increased. It actually has, you know, very much smoothened everything. I'm very, very impressed with this product, and I thought maybe it's just a little bit of the same in a different format. Actually, no, it's a true new product that is, in my opinion, deserve a place in your makeup kit. Do you need 4 shades? Probably not. I think, to be honest, I think maybe one of the 2 light stick could do the job. I think I could probably get away with just the shade highlight and use it as to highlight the high point of my face. I do ever think that having a shade that has more of a cool undertone and something more warm, for me personally, works the best. Because I have a neutral undertone, I do like to play with different undertone to kind of add dimension, and I think that's the best way to add a multi-dimension feel and look to your makeup. Because if you are using just the same shade everywhere, it's either kind of looking like you've just applied bronzer or just the sculpt to contour. So I think you need to have 2 with different undertones, and then up to you to decide if you need to highlight or no. You can use your concealer. However, it doesn't have the same formula as a concealer. It's a little bit more easy to blend. It's definitely lighter. It's not a heavy product. It's not going to give you massive coverage. You can build it a little bit, but the goal of the product is not to give you a very heavy coverage. It's super light onto your skin. It doesn't feel like you're wearing a product, basically. Who is this product for? It depends. Do you already have a lot of contouring product? If you have the underpainting palette from Mary Phillips, it's a little bit in that same kind of idea. Or if you like the Westman Atelier contouring stick, the Tom Ford palette, I think, or the Dior contour stick. Actually, the Dior contour stick are probably the closest to those stick. Maybe not the light shade, but the darker and more cool shade. Westman Atelier, the formula is completely different. It's not as gliding and as light and as easy to share out. I think Westman Atelier has slightly more pigment into the formula, also a little bit more expensive, a little bit more upscale in terms of product. I think these are great. It's a completely foolproof product. Completely foolproof. You cannot go wrong and apply the product wrongly because it's such a small tip for applicator. You're not gonna go all over. It's not gonna go everywhere and just keep moving and moving, and then you end up with, you know, contour that is this large. So foolproof. If you have an oily skin, combination skin, if you don't like to set your face, forget it. It's not gonna work for you. It's not gonna stay. After a few hours, it will be gone. Even with a normal skin, I would say you need to set the product because it's got so much emollient to have that very gliding, very diffuse, beautiful, very luxe look. There is a lot of the wax in the formula, the emollient that makes the product the way it is, but you need to set it. So that's my recommendation. Just set it with either a loose powder or just add a little bit of bronzer on top of it. And also, I think if I look, you know, the bigger picture, I think a makeup looks really, really great when you add a little bit of a loose powder to set some areas, because by definition, your makeup will move with your natural oils. If you do not like the Patrick system with the jewel and the two-step product, well, that's it. This is for you. In terms of value for what you're getting, is it too expensive? Is it not too expensive? I think it's, personally speaking, an honest opinion, I think it's reasonably priced. You've got 1.5 grams, it's 30 pounds. If you need the product and if you're going to use it, I think it's a great addition. And for me, it's mid-luxury, mid-market luxury. I'm not offended by the price. But do you need 4 shades? No. Obviously, I'm picking up more shades because I want to review and give you something to work with. You don't need 4 shades. So I think if you were to pick up 2 shades, I think it's a pretty good deal and you can create some amazing look. So are they worth it? You know what? Yes, they are. Blends perfectly, easy to apply, foolproof. The undertone of the shade is great. You have enough shade to choose from. You can pick up one or two and that's it. You don't need more than this. You do not need 10 shades, obviously. Now I am very curious to know what you guys think. I know this is always risky reviewing products like this because there's so much drama, and I feel like people have just decided not to like the person or the brand. It's a shame because you could actually miss out on something that is quite good, in my little honest opinion here. So let me know what you think down in the comments. Let's keep the conversation going. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. I review all things luxury, beauty, skincare, life stuff, a little bit of, you know, shopping haul here and there, and hopefully you consider me as your virtual BFF and I can maybe save you some money down the line. Don't forget to follow me as well on socials. Thank you so much for being here and I will see you next time. Bye guys.